Things are fixing to get diabolical. Welcome to Hell in a Cell. Ladies and gentlemen, the lead up to this moment has been long and intense. Welcome to Hell in a Cell. We're live, and I just hope this arena has built the code, because this crowd is rocking this place back and forth. The crowd is in full throat, and the spectacle is ready to unfold. How about that match card, huh? Stay tuned for all the action. Starting off the night with a Hell in a Cell match that is sure to blow people's minds. Sit tight for single. Up next, I expect things to get completely out of control. We have Kevin Owens versus Cesaro.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable night. I'm Michael Cole alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler. And King, we're getting things started with what should be an outstanding match.
Yeah, Michael, I don't know who's looking forward to it more, this capacity crowd or me. Right out of the gate, we've got a huge match. Heck, every match tonight is huge.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. Guys, let's briefly discuss the challenger. What, if anything, can he do to overthrow the current champion?
This is when all those hours in the gym finally pay off. A chance to become champion. A chance to forever have your name in the record books.
I know he's excited about this United States Championship opportunity and all the history that comes with it. You like to talk about all the great Hall of Famers that have held that title, Michael, and I know he'd like his name added to that list. Out of the ring! Now what's going to happen?
Showing off his amazing vertical leap there. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
I don't mind. Let's see a little outside the ring action.
Challenger starting to falter. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Come on, if he can't withstand this, he's in the wrong profession.
Well said, John, and now's the time for one of these guys to take hold of this match.
You have to respect that Kevin Owens knows what he wants and goes right after it. He's one of the most no-nonsense competitors we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure Sami Zayn respects that. Kevin Owens wanted Zayn's NXT title and cut to the front of the line in February 2015 to take it.
When this guy's on, look out.
And that one hurt his hand.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here? There's no telling what's going to happen here.
You'd have to think that Kevin Owens' brawling style makes him incredibly difficult to game plan for.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Going for it again. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. Well, we're on the move here.
Out here, King, you can use this whole ringside area as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. Everything from the floor to the barricades can and will be used to inflict pain. To your earlier point, Cole, there's no game planning for a guy who's going to come right at you like Owens does. The only thing I can think of is maybe run.
Let's not forget, this is for the WWE Championship.
How could we ever forget that? WWE title on the line? That's the biggest...
Oh, he looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup.
He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer. Oh, my. Get the medics down here. Who would do this? Who would do this to another man?
On this action outside the ring, real dangerous out here.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
When he gets going like this, there are a few better. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Oh boy, it looks like he's going for yes.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying. Here's the cover for the win.
Kevin Owens won. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new champion, Kevin Owens.
Here's your winner and the new United States champion, Kevin Owens.
We have a new champion. Unbelievable.
But let's not forget, we have a new champion.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more. Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
This is going to be good.
We have Alexa Bliss
Versus Tamina. Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. We have an amazing night ahead of us.
Yeah, and we're just moments away from tonight's opening match. I can't wait. This is absolutely fantastic.
That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle.
Trying to humiliate your opponent. There's no place for that here. Wow! Unbelievable impact there.
Oh, no. She's in a bad way now. Clearly, Alexa Bliss feels there's nobody in the locker room more worthy to be considered number one. As the challenger, what does she need to do to win this thing?
Talk about rising to the occasion. I tell you, the champ is going to have to be on point here tonight.
Well, we're talking about a challenger today, Cole. But I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we were looking at a champion by the end of the night. What a shot! The entire complexion of the Divas division changed in 2010 when Tamina Snuka arrived in WWE. A second-generation competitor, Tamina's the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka. She managed the Usos, was the bodyguard of AJ Lee, and has made it clear she has one goal, to be the Divas champion.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. She's worked so hard to become number one contender, but it's going to be even harder if she wants to become champion.
She never ceases to impress me, Michael. I'm not worried about her at all.
Well, I can't argue that point, John, and neither one of these women has really taken control of this match.
Tamina is not someone to take lightly. King, you mentioned earlier the impact Tamina Snuka has had on the Divas division since her 2010 WWE debut. I'll put it a different way. There's never been a more intimidating force in the Divas division than Tamina. She's laid out diva after diva, furthering the Snuka family legacy.
Yeah, Tamina's leveled every diva who has gotten in her way, whether she was a manager, bodyguard, or competing in a match. To say Tamina's earned a reputation of being no nonsense is an understatement.
The challenger not looking good right now. The number one contender needs to create some space for herself here.
But Michael, she's as tough as they come. She should be able to weather this storm.
You know, she's going to need to show a bit more respect if she expects anybody from this crowd to show concern for the punishment she's taken so far tonight. Tamina appears to be building very good.
Look at the attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit. Alexa Bliss hits the mat hard.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
What's he got in mind? Watch it!
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go!
The champ retains.
Here's your winner and still the WWE Women's Champion, Tamina.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a shame that someone had to lose. Man, if that's the type of action we're going to get all night.
The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are. We have a team led by a real fan favorite in a match that will be etched in the record books.
Here we go.
Thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us. I'm Michael Cole alongside, as always, Jerry the King Lawler.
And I can't think of another place I'd rather be, Michael. The WWE Universe is going to love this one.
Well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
Dishing out some serious punishment here. Let's take a moment to talk about the challenger. What should be the strategy of the challenger in a match like this?
It's always crucial to maintain your energy level so that having your faculties later in the match doesn't seem like an insurmountable task.
4 incredible athletes working toward one goal, the WWE Tag Team title. This is where we definitely separate the men from the boys. Oh, baby. And now, Eric Rowan pushing forward.
Bad place to be for the challenger. The champ clearly getting the best of him here.
But there is no quitting this guy. Trust me, this one's far from over.
Loyalty is an incredibly admirable trait, Cole. I just don't see how it's going to help here tonight, though.
Yeah, I agree.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
When this guy's on, look out.
Watch this, Michael.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. We might be risking long-term damage to that arm if this match continues like this.
Bubba Ray definitely making his statement as we speak.
Going for an encore here.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Clearly on a mission here.
Oh, at this point, Cole, it's got to be getting hard to breathe. That chest is taking quite a beating.
They're gasping for air.
Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Just toying with the competition a little. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. That's it for Eric Rowan.
Eliminating Eric Rowan was no small task. That's for sure.
Displaying a wide range of offense here. He's taking a lot of punishment. If it continues, it could eventually affect his vision.
Yeah, already seeing stars.
Folks, I would not be surprised if we were looking at the crowning of a new champion here tonight. I don't recall the last time I saw a more focused challenger.
And again, the mind games are played.
If he keeps up this pace,
he's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact win.
Oh my God, what a neck breaker.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Devon Dudley's in position. Here it comes, King. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Come on. Now he just wants to add insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
Challenger's starting to falter. But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
Hey, when it comes to the guy's finisher, he's of the belief if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Come on. How many times is this guy going to use his finisher? It might be time to audible that game plan a bit.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
That was awesome.
Devon Dudley making his presence known.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. Here's the pin. Title on the line.
And that title may change hands.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Let's not forget, this is for the WWE Championship.
How could we ever forget that? WWE title on the line? This is the biggest match there is. Come on, let's do this thing.
How is the ref not seeing this?
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Oh, Devon Dudley has dropped hard.
Not going to win many matches with that move.
Oh, look at Devon Dudley. He's going way back now. Look at this, Cole. And Bubba Ray Dudley is really going to town right now.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. It's an all-out brawl, and that's exactly what you get anytime you take tags out of a tag team match. I don't know how much more of this he can take. The champ might just have nothing left in his tank.
Let's not count him out just yet, Michael. Everyone in that ring is taking deep breaths, even the referee. I'm not counting him out, and neither should you.
And I got to say, these guys are going at it tooth and nail. And at this point, there's no way to pick a clear winner.
Up goes. Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this.
Devon is eliminated.
That's this, Michael.
I saw some grumpy faces walking around earlier today. I'm guessing some of the WWE superstars got coal in their stockings. Here it comes, King. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go.
2, 3. Oh, my God, I don't believe it. We have a new champion, Bubba Ray Dudley, with a tremendous victory.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Oh my gosh, new champion. And will things in the WWE ever be the same again?
You're right, I think the entire landscape of the WWE just...
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
Nor my commentary.
It'll be AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin.
Oh, boy.
What a night, ladies and gentlemen, that we have in store for you tonight. I'm Michael Cole, alongside the Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
And you know, Michael, I've been looking forward to this night for a very long time. Let's get it on. This is going to be good.
Just making his presence felt there. You don't see that move every day. What are you thinking Baron Corbin should do here? All these superstars have the ability, but what does he need to do specifically to come out ahead here?
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
Man, there's nothing better than sitting ringside at the best sports entertainment money can buy.
There's breakers and then there's breakers. That was the latter.
Yeah, that was the best breaker I've ever seen broken.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
We may have to worry about internal injuries.
I'm not sure, but with a miss like that, I'm wondering if he has something in his eye.
Well, well, well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
Now it's Baron Corbin looking a little uneasy. His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
Don't count him out yet, Michael. I'd be shocked if this is the end of the road for him.
Well, he's known for making bold moves in the ring, Cole. And at this point in this match, now might be a good time for something a little over the top.
Time to pull out all the stops. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while.
Baron Corbin is... Oh, he looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. So damaging.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King, but I still don't see him giving up.
Great offense by AJ Styles.
He's in full-on attack mode now. Not this.
He's looking at it.
Incredible move by AJ Styles.
Good grief. I understand proving a point, but this might be going a bit too far. Even for me, a former wrestling god.
Oh, goodness. The lone wolf's hurting. Well, this might be the worst yet. And it's AJ Styles executing the reversal.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup. Here's Styles. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
Here we go. AJ Styles setting up.
Looks like another check in the win column.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
We now have to question if he'll be able to come back after that. Well, this might be the worst yet.
He's showing amazing agility here. Whoa!
Yeah, this guy is amazing.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
AJ Styles setting him up. Look at this. He thinks he has it. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles wins.
Here's your...
We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Here's Styles. Here's Styles.
And again, the mind games are played.
Up next is a long-awaited championship match.
Big fight.
It's The Miz in a match against two of WWE's finest.
This is going to be awesome.
You're watching Hell in a Cell live on the WWE Network. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Cole, alongside Jerry the King Lawler.
And tonight, Michael, careers will undoubtedly be shortened inside the Devil's favorite playground. We're starting things off strong tonight.
As the action progresses, let's briefly talk about the challenger. Here we go in this triple threat match. What can he do to get the best of the other two superstars in there?
This is a great opportunity to make a statement. Coming out on top of these two will do wonders for a career.
How smart is The Miz? Bottom line, the man should hold a doctorate in our craft.
Yeah, well, there's no denying The Miz's intelligence, but I still can't stand the guy.
The offense of Daniel Bryan is working well right now.
His head is taking an unbelievable amount of punishment here. What damage to the chest. This is the type of attack that just wears down an opponent.
Yeah, and you can see it working right here.
John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
And, Michael, this might very well be where one of these guys pulls away from the other.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here.
John Cena with the cut.
Look at this.
Man, we got a lot of match left.
Oh, right on the crown of the skull.
I don't remember the last time he executed. He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big.
I think he's through playing around.
Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Again with the chair.
Whoa, get out of the way. When an opponent launches an attack like that, it lets you...
Oh, not again. Not again.
I don't like how slow he is to react.
Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight.
Well, that steel chair has done the damage.
I mean, King, look at this. Miz is in complete control of the early going.
Oh, yeah, he's great, all right. If you don't mind having to cheat to win.
We got to cover.
He's not done fighting yet.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Oh, the Miz looking to put this one away.
All three of these competitors hoping to walk away with the winner's end of the purse tonight. Little known fact, the Hell in a Cell match was actually inspired by a 1983 cage match dubbed the Last Battle of Atlanta. Let's not forget, this is for the WWE Championship.
How could we ever forget that? WWE title on. What a counter that was.
Oh, did you see that? I have a funny feeling that this is going to turn into a whooping.
For the pin and the win. Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. When he gets going like this, there are few better. The Miz looking to put this one away.
There's a lot to hit there. Now the question is this...
Shoulders down, championship on the line.
Good Lord, he's just hell-bent on maiming his opponent.
Wow, look at this. We're seeing one person do their best to make...
Oh, not again. Not again.
When this guy's on, look out.
Uh-oh, big move coming.
doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
Count, ref, count. Man, he's still down after.
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
The steel chair shots continue.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Oh, the Miz looking to put this one away. Miz. How much more? How much more are you?
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go.
2, 3. New champion. The Miz is your new champion.
Here's your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, The Miz!
Oh my gosh, new champion. And will things in the WWE ever be the same again?
You're right. I think the entire landscape of the WWE just changed. But let's not forget, we have a new champion.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this. We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
It's Chris Jericho against Dean Ambrose.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
You're watching Hell in a Cell live on the WWE Network. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Cole, alongside Jerry the King Lawler.
And tonight, Michael, careers will undoubtedly be shortened inside the Devil's favorite playground. We're starting off strong, Michael, and things are just going to keep getting better.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Come on! Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's got a mean streak.
Clearly, Chris Jericho feels there's nobody in the locker room more worthy to be considered number one. So you really think he can unseat the champion here?
It's going to take a lot to take down the champion, but if anybody can do it, I think this is the one.
Well, I'm sure he's thinking this is the biggest match in his career. The world title's within his grasp, and he's worked hard to get here. I'm sure he doesn't want this opportunity to slip away.
That's how you make an impact. The WWE audience is no stranger to the stylings of Chris Jericho. They know when he's on the scene, anything can and will be said, and anything can and will happen. It's just a matter of who Jericho is targeting on that particular day. The fight's being brought right to him.
No kidding, this is tough. Oops.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
Michael, we're going to see what this guy is made of.
When Chris Jericho makes his presence known on WWE programming or at a WWE live event, he makes sure everyone in the arena and the locker room knows he's out there for one thing and one thing only, to steal the show.
And a dive through the air. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. Chris Jericho can be as brash, outspoken, and unpredictable as anyone we've seen. When it comes to Y2J, one thing is for sure. One way or another, the fans are going to be entertained.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Jericho has made a career out of that, don't you, Michael? And whether you like him or not, Chris Jericho is one of the greatest superstars in WWE history, and one of the most entertaining.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Jericho's got him.
Ooh, the elbow lands.
He's showing no signs of letting up. Jericho's skill set is as vast as anyone I've ever seen. Y2J can match speed and aerial attacks with luchadors, grapple with wrestling and submission specialists, and throw down with brawlers. And he can outthink strategists. Jericho also loves informing everyone on the microphone of his many, many talents.
Here's the pin, title on the line.
And that title may change hands.
The history books will have to wait another day.
Here's your winner, and still the WWE World Heavyweight
Such emotion. He's setting it up. Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
Get in there and handle business. Reminds me of myself in my younger days.
Dean Ambrose is an absolute master at playing mind games. Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
I'm looking forward to it.
We have Triple H against Roman Reigns.
Man, if this goes like I think it will, people will be talking about this match for a long, long time.
Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Cole, and to my left, the Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
And I want to tell you something, Michael. This might well be one of the most highly anticipated nights of the entire year. This one should be great, and it's just going to keep getting better as the night goes on.
A frontal assault with a brutal headbutt.
Yeah, but Cole, that's got to hurt him as well as it did his opponent.
A textbook maneuver there. Tell me your thoughts on Triple H. What do you expect his approach to be here?
There's no better ring general in our business than the game. The more time he has, like he does right now, the more ruthless he becomes. Time will tell if the King of Kings emerges the victor this evening.
Well, it's not going to be easy, that's for sure. Not when you're in the ring with somebody so skilled.
Displaying a wide range of offense here.
Roman Reigns has found an answer here.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at Triple H, you're looking at someone that has literally accomplished everything there is to accomplish in this business. From winning championships and tournaments to headlining WrestleMania.
Boy, you said it, Cole. No one else except the game has also led two dominant factions. Those being Degeneration X and Evolution. Definitely impressive. Clothesline.
Look at Roman Reigns here. The momentum has definitely swung away from Triple H's favor. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys. When we talk about the career of the game, I think about seeing him as a superstar before I was even a member of this company. Triple H was trying to survive, trying to make a name for himself. Seeing what he's accomplished, I can only imagine how proud his teacher, Killer Kowalski, would be of him today. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Good Lord, he's just hell-bent on naming his opponent.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Oh, looking to make a statement here. Michael, people refer to Triple H however they choose. Whether you cheer for him or boo him, you can't take anything away from everything he's done. A tip of the crown from one king to another.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. The WWE Universe, and the rest of the world for that matter, has witnessed Triple H at various points in his career. Whether he was being cheered or swimming in a sea of booze at the mere sight of him, this is a figure who had prided himself in being the absolute best in the business. And they know it. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Roman Reigns with the great offensive show.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
And the offensive display by Triple H.
Just take a moment and look at this crowd.
Right.
They know that when the game comes out, it's important and something memorable is going to happen. If it weren't important, he wouldn't be there. It's that simple.
And you can tell by the state of this crowd. I think it's safe to say everyone here is awaiting Triple H's next move. Heck, that includes us too. This is just awesome.
Work is being put in by Roman Reigns.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. He's in full-on attack mode now.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Oh, look at the emotion.
The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough. Oh, Roman Reigns going in. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching what is guaranteed to be a Hell in a Cell match for the ages.
Yeah, and that's saying something given the Hell in a Cell matches we've seen over the years.
Triple H looking to finish things.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough.
This one's not over yet. We've seen plenty of people come back from being in a lot worse shape.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. A Matt classic.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching what is guaranteed to be a Hell in a Cell match for the ages.
Yeah, and that's saying something given the Hell in a Cell matches we've seen over the years.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring. He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that. What a punch!
Non-stop assault against Roman Reigns.
If he gets going like this, there are a few better. Oh boy. He's got it up there, Cole. In the crucifix. And then after that.
He's measuring his man. He's stalking him. He's ready, King.
Man, that poor guy's in trouble. Can barely get to his feet. And now...
Of course, longtime fans recall the first ever Hell in a Cell match in October 1997. That was the night we first laid eyes on the demonic Kane.
Boy, he just got laid out.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
He doesn't want to win this one outside the ring.
Because he's a pro, King. He wants to get it done inside. The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Yeah, he's done it enough.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
What type of competitor is favored when you step outside the ropes, King?
Well, in my opinion, the more vicious, the more destructive person that's willing to do absolutely anything to hurt his opponent, regardless of the consequences, he has the advantage.
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Watch out. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
To the outside he goes, where anything can happen, and usually does.
Yeah, and usually happens to our announce table. You better move your crown, King.
Roman's incredible array of physical gifts is second to none. You can be sure, though, that Roman Reigns is a great strategist as well.
For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all.
Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. Reigns!
Could this be it?
I think so.
And the kick out. He simply refuses to stay down. Taking it to the chest here.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Uh-oh. We know what Reigns is looking to do here. Watch out. This could do it.
Maybe it.
What a match. I mean, what an unbelievable match. What a victory.
Here's your winner, Roman Reigns.
Absolutely amazing. We knew he felt he had to win this tonight. I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is, perhaps the biggest in his career.
I gotta agree with you, Cole, the biggest in his career.
Many more losses like this, and the future of Triple H will look incredibly dim.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Halloween.